first half touchdowns.
The kick is
and the
good.
Bills would extend their
Makes
lead
the
here
score
just
Bills
before
23,
halftime.
Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10, at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll move them back within 6 now. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At their own
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Herbert. He's got Thomas yet again, complete.
Herbert's pass.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down.
Here's Herbert
at the 32-yard line.
And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Herbert throwing again. He gets it to Thomas. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Tyler Bass for the
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A third quarter now and a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Lion.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. down and
Gain of
1.
14, but it's now third down.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, go Lion. Green 80, 59. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
To Randy Moss.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Set.
Herbert off of play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
From the pocket.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
And the Bills first down.
Delta.
Dickerson on the handoff. He'll get this down to the 38.
Eric Dickerson, the ball
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Herbert now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Now a 2nd and 6. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Randy Moss from 17 yards out. And the Bills put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
The Bills are lining up for a
They're going to try and run.
conversion.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Justin
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the
45 yards
45.
on the play.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
2nd and 12.
Here's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Intended for
A nice
George
job
Kittle.
of bodying him up
Incomplete.
defensively. And now
Makes
it brings up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Herbert's
Well, this is
pass.
going to depend on the
Complete
spot,
to
but it's not a very
Vidal.
generous one. He looks to be about a
gain
yard
of
or so
11
short.
yards. It's
Who wants it
fourth down.
more? This is 4th and a yard. Herbert to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Another Chargers first down.
Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did
First
there.
and goal.
Now
at the
1st and
5-yard
goal.
line.
Set. 50. Black 80. Set.
Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Chargers.
Vernon Davis. A 5-yard touchdown. And the
kick is
Chargers
good.
are an extra point away
That
from
ties the
tying this game here in the final
31-31.
minutes. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the
Bills take over
25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
They'll
line.
come up 1st and 10 here.
Set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
Dickerson,
Gain
the
of
ball
9.
carrier. He's
Now
brought
2nd down
at the
and a few
37-yard
inches.
line.
21.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Here's Eric Dickerson. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Eric Dickerson.
Charles,
the
just
ball
a
carrier.
gigantic play right
It's a
there.
gain of
Absolute
48
breakdown
yards.
defensively, but take no
First
credit
down,
away.
Bills.
A huge gain, and that turns things around.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They're going to run this with a tight end.
The tight
And
end, the
power
ball
running
carrier.
here down to the
The
6-yard
tackle made at
line.
the 6-yard line.
Now the Chargers
10
will
yards
use
on
the second
pickup.
of their
It's
timeouts
2nd and inches.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
Tight end, the
line.
ball carrier.
Chargers going to
Brought
use
down
their
at the
3rd
2-yard
and
line.
final timeout
First
as the
and
clock's going to
goal
stop
at the
with
2-yard
47
line.
seconds to go in the 4th. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
And just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Second down, goal to go.
Set. Green 80. Green hot. Green 80. Green hot. Wide and hot.
Herbert going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Sacked.
James Pierce.
Loss on the play.
What a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And his kick is
The field goal
good.
is good.
And it's celebration
Makes the
time on
score
that
Bills
sideline as they
34,
have taken the
Chargers
lead in the
31.
final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
He's past the 30. And he scores! No flags anywhere! And they return it to the house to win the game.
A return!
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles.